So Altuve made the debut in the game yesterday. This game is also going to be featuring somebody new on the squad. This is the flashback Dallas Keuchel. He will be taking the hill. I mean, his stats aren't that impressive. I apologize for not showing his stats, but his velocity and Ks per 9, hits per 9 isn't too impressive. The only reason he is in the rotation is because why not, right? Like, I did the Astros collection. You get the flashback Keuchel for doing that, so why not stick him in there and see what he could do? Wasn't really expecting much, like I said, but, you know, this is just one of those cards you have to use and just pray that there's ground balls, line drives. Every single time your opponent makes contact, you just have to hope that it gets hit right at somebody or something. So that was pretty much the case in this game because no chance that he would be going out there and just wheeling and dealing on the hill, getting, 10 strikeouts or something more than that. No chance in hell that would probably happen. A lot of people actually told me to use Keuchel. I think it was the live series Keuchel too, so I guess this flashback Keuchel is a lot better when it comes to the hits per 9 and the Ks per 9. I'm pretty sure the velocity and break is around the same on this flashback and the live series, but I was going up against a solid squad that my opponent had. He had the 99 Griffey, he had Victor Martinez, I think he had the 99 Ripken too, so it's not like I was going up against a mediocre squad or something. This guy's squad was definitely good, and he is doing something early on in this game. Bottom of the first inning, I walk Griffey. So that's not too good, man, when you're coming out of the gates and you're just walking people right away. So Victor Martinez follows that up with a single up the gut. Next guy coming to the plate is sending one to left field. Somehow that lands. Hanley didn't want to make the play, so this guy is cashing in a run before you can even blink an eye. So it's all right, man. There is one down. Could possibly get a double play ball to end this inning. 99 Ripken is up next, and see you later. That ball is leaving the yard by plenty. That is a 3-run shot, and this guy is taking a 4-0 lead. Literally before you can even take one breath in this game, this guy is going up 4-0. So after that, I mean, I didn't have the pen warming up at this point in time, but 100%. Like, in the next inning or so, it would be up no matter if I was just, dealing on the hill after that. There was no chance I'd be leaving him in. So I do get the final guy in this inning to ground out. I did get a K. Reggie Jackson swung and missed at the fastball pretty much right down the middle. So I did get 1 K in the process. But either way, man, damage was done in the bottom of the first inning. I wasn't able to do anything. Went down fairly quickly in the top half of the second. So this guy is looking to get something on the board again. Kipnis is in, and he is also sending one deep. And that's a solo shot. So this guy's going up 5-0 in the bottom of the second inning. This guy's up 5-0. So a couple games ago, I did go down like 6-2 or something, but it was around like the 4th inning, so there was still plenty of time to do something, trying to come back in the game. So hoping I could do that again in this game, because lately I feel like that's been happening more. Because over the past couple of weeks before that last recent game where I did come back in that game, I found that I wasn't able to come back in games when I was down by like 1 run. So that needed to change, and the last game it did change. I was able to make the comeback in that last game, or not the last game, but one of the last games I posted when it was just a crazy hitting frenzy pretty much. I was able to make a comeback in that game and get the W in the process. So I mean, this is something that could possibly happen in this game too. There still is more than plenty of time, man. This is very early in this game. You wouldn't even think, like, half the time I would look up at the scoreboard and be like, this guy is up 5-0 in this game. So Lou Brock gets the first base hit for the squad in this game in the 3rd inning. Altuve is trying to send one to the opposite field, possibly find the grass or over the wall or something. Not able to. So wasn't able to get any runs in that inning, but at least we're on the board, so that maybe the bats could start to heat up in the 4th inning or something. And this guy he's still getting base hits, man. Keuchel was out of the game at this point in time, but this guy was still getting base hits. Really didn't even know if this guy was just going to go completely off and just get base hits every single time he came to the plate. But I am able to get Ripken to ground out right back to Papelbon. I really like this Papelbon card, man. Like, it's really good. Like, I said it a couple times in videos. You get him in the ticket counter, and I think he goes for around 900 tickets, maybe even less than that. But he's an 87 overall. He has really good break, I'm pretty sure. Or it's really good break or really good Ks per 9. Either way, his Ks per 9 and hits per 9 is very good. And he does throw like 95 on the gun too. I find his slider is deadly. His slider and splitter are definitely good pitches. That is definitely a good reliever to have in your pen, no question. Brantley is trying to get the squad back in this game with a solo shot. That is staying fair. It would be Brantley too. to make a comeback, or to start the squad from to get the squad going, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. To get the squad going, Brantley would be the one. So Hanley is up next. First pitch swinging. He's sending a single to left field. So this, Eddie Matthews, he has been on a roll lately. He's been getting multi-hit games a lot right there. Too bad he was kind of shading towards second base. So that's a double play. That didn't end the inning, but I did go down quickly after that too. So I was able to get, one run back. So that's not too big of a deal if you ask me, since I was still down 4 runs in this game. It is the bottom of the 4th inning, so there's still plenty of time, man. It seemed like once Keuchel came out of the game too, I was just settling down on the mound, man. Keuchel just folded completely. And, I mean, I'm probably going to leave him in the rotation for maybe one. If I start another game with him and the same thing happens, he'll be out. He'll be sitting on the bench with that bastard Lucroy. You know what I'm saying? So there's no chance that I'm going to leave Keuchel in, or just somebody in general who can't get the job done. So, I mean, if that was going to happen again, he would be taken out of the rotation, but I'm probably going to leave him in for one. If he does average in the next game, I may leave him in again, but we'll just have to wait and see, of course. But Lou Brock, dude. Lou Brock is a damn hitting machine. That's the definition of a hitting machine, is Lou Brock. Like, this guy gets a base hit every single time he comes to the plate. So that is yet another base hit for Lou Brock. He snagged second base. So now Kenny Lofton is in off the bench, and Lofton just needs to send something to the outfield, send something up the gut, because when you've got someone with 99 speed, they are being cashed in if you just find the outfield grass, and Lofton does. So obviously I'm going to cash in that run. Lou Brock scores easily from second base. Lofton with the clutch single. So Altuve, dude, only has 1 base hit since he's joined the squad right there, able to send something to the short, and he makes the force out at second base, so wasn't able to get any more runs in. But we're fighting back in this game. As long as I could put up at least 1 run in inning, it should be all right, and all I have to do is just shut this guy down. So Nate Jones was in because I had to put in Lofton for a Papelbon. And these games kind of suck too, because you have to use a lot where you can choose to. I really don't like to use, like, if I go to the pen early and it's only like the 2nd or 3rd inning, every single time the pitcher will come to the plate, I will go to the bench. I just don't want to leave my reliever in, since I do have a good amount of relievers. It would be different most likely if I didn't have that many good relievers. I would leave them in for a good amount of time, but I usually go to the bench when games like this happen, which hasn't really happened that much, so it's not really a concern over the past couple of weeks and stuff. But I was able to get the leadoff guy on in this inning. Eddie Matthews gets a single too, so it's only a 3-run game, dude. Only 1 swing of the bat, the squad will be tied. This game will be tied. Fred McGriff, he has been the #1 guy I've been trying to get going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The comeback kids are back. They're making an appearance yet again. So what, dude? This would never have happened in a million years if this was a couple weeks ago. It seems like the squad is not giving in. If I'm going down in games, the squad is bailing me out, man. They're doing some clutch hitting. Fred McGriff, dude, I needed that 3-run shot right there. That needed to be done. If I didn't cash in any runs in that inning, I feel like this game would have been all said and done. So Fred McGriff, I'm not even joking. I think that was only Fred McGriff's 3rd home run since he's joined the squad, and I've had Fred McGriff since like the first week this game came out. I think McGriff was one of the first players I got from the Team Epics. It may have actually been the first. So I've had McGriff for a good amount of time. I haven't really used him that much over the past couple of months, but still, when he has played, I did use him all the time when I first picked him up, and he hasn't really done that much. He has 98 power versus righties. Only 3 home runs, I'm pretty sure. I could count on one hand how many home runs he has. No, that's 100% no lie. I could count on one hand how many home runs he has with 98 power. That is unacceptable. So this guy was able to get somebody in scoring position in his half of the inning, but wasn't able to cash him in. So I mean, it is the top of the 7th inning. There's still a good amount of chances to take the lead in this game. These games suck too if you come back in these games and then you're not able to do anything from there. But it's looking like the squad is going to be able to do something. Matt Holliday is off the bench, and he is sending one down the 3rd baseline. Didn't want to test it, although I should have, because I probably would have made it in there. Brantley isn't able to get a base hit, and there is 2 down now. So Hanley, dude, I feel like I've been making a lot of good swings with Hanley over the past couple of games. Just getting under that one. That would have been hit 5,000 feet if I was able to square that one up. But Hanley could have given the squad a 2-run lead. That would have been clutch from Hanley, but wasn't able to. So still a tie game going into the late innings. I'm telling you right now, dude, I'm not even going to name my videos anymore. When it's close games up until the very end, I'm not even going to name them, tense moments in the ninth, or just, examples like that, like extra inning thrillers, because it seems like that's just the norm. It's craziness, man. Like, I'm going to start naming my videos when it's not a close game, blowout. This was a blowout, because that would be rare. I mean, I'm not even joking, dude. Like, it's every single game is just crazy up until the very end. And, I'm still looking to take the lead in this game. I was going to a lot of bench players, like I said, because I wasn't fooling around. I wanted to take the lead before this went into extras. Steve Pearce was the second last bench player I could have used. Victor Martinez is in next. He is sending one to left field, but did not want to test it. That may have been a close play at home. Did not want to test it, though, because Lorenzo Cain is off the bench next, and this guy's probably making a smart decision walking him. So Lou Brock was on deck. I didn't really care because Lou Brock is a beast, man. Lefties, righties, it doesn't really matter. Already has 2 base hits in this game. So all Lou Brock has to do is just do the same as he did in the first 2 at-bats. And the squad will have the lead, man, but that's ugly. That is ugly. That's the infield fly, obviously. So now I got 0 bench players. So Soria is in. Soria needs to come up with a clutch base hit, man. Can you imagine if Soria was able to come through right here? Check swing, not a swing. That is the biggest surprise ever. I thought for sure that was going to be called a swing, judging by my luck with the check swings lately. But next pitch, Soria is finding the grass in left field. That's cashing in the go-ahead run. Can you believe what is happening? Soria cashes in with the bases loaded. Only 1 run scored, though, so Altuve, man, he's due. He is due. Only 1 hit, like I was saying, but sending one right to the third baseman, that's sketchy. That is close, man. That is very, very close. I mean, that was, I don't know, it looked very close. So I guess I was out in that situation, but I do have the lead. So bottom of the 8th inning, just need to shut this guy down the rest of the game. The pen has been doing all right over the past couple of games. I feel like Nate Jones, when I've been using Nate Jones, a lot of people have been doing good against me, but Soria, man, he is pretty much just golden out of the pen, man. He's just doing damage out of the pen every single game pretty much. Top half of the 9th, Brantley is up, and that is yet another base hit for Brantley. Somehow he's able to get on first base. So right here, I was taken off. I would have got a hit and run going, even though I usually fail when I try and get the hit and run going. But Brantley, with that good speed, is able to make it all the way to third base on the pass ball. So he is giving Eddie Matthews the intentional pass. That is another good decision because Steve Pearce is on deck. He wants the righty-on-righty matchup. First pitch swinging, sending one to the left side. He makes the play, and he's turning 2. So, I don't know, man. For some reason, I was just thinking in the back of my head, that may come back and haunt me. That may be a problem that I wasn't able to get in another run in that inning. So, with 1 down, John Axford is the last chance. He is the last person I would be bringing out of the pen. I was just praying no more relievers would have to be used. So, second out is coming on a ground ball to Altuve. So, 1 more out. He's down to his last out of this game. I'm walking the next guy. I didn't really want to attack that hitter, man, because I don't know. I just didn't want to get, I think it was Kipnis, too. He already had a solo shot in this game. I didn't really want to attack Kipnis in that at-bat. And now Charlie Blackmon is in. I feel like Charlie Blackmon is going to be my kryptonite soon. Every single person who uses Blackmon just goes to town against me. And Blackmon is hitting one high. It is deep. It's not looking like it's going to be caught. Ball game. That is ball game. This guy is walking it off in the bottom of the 9th. Wow. What another crazy game, dude. All the way up until the very end. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. I walk Kipnis. Didn't really want to attack him, like I said, but, I would have thought for sure I would have been able to take care of the next guy coming to the plate. Wasn't able to. Blackmon walks it off for this guy's squad. So, I mean, it's all good, man. That was a good game. Definitely, a fun game to play. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. And I will see everybody in the next video.